Hi friends, I'm Loni Langdon, and I am here with my mule Breezy today, and it's been a while, but I have been wanting to do some videos on something that I'm really passionate about, and that's bodywork and mules. So I own mules, and I'm really just drawn to their, I don't know, maybe it's their donkey side. But anyways, I just want to share a little bit of bodywork and the Masterson method with more people. And so it's something that's made a big difference in my life and with my mules and the way that they move, the way that they're capable of moving, as well as the relationship that I have with them. So this work is really about connection and working with them, not just on them or doing things to them. So one of the things that I love about it is you really develop a sense of feel and timing, because you're actually reading their responses in relation to what you're doing with them. And what I've found is it's a practice. It's something that I try to do a little bit of every day and incorporate it into easy ways to incorporate it into things that I do with them normally, like grooming or picking feet. So I'm going to share that with you at some point, but for this video, I just want to show the correlation between what we do with our hands as a body worker and how they respond, and how we can read their responses to our touch. So the first thing that I'd like to offer up is something called search, response, stay, release. And it's a two-part sort of dance. You and your mule can do this together, where you're the person searches, the mule responds, and then you stay until they release. So with my mule Breezy here, I'm just going to use my hand as my searching tool, and I'm just going to reach around close to her pole and look for a blink or a lip twitch, but I would really love to find a blink here. There's a nice blink. And I don't know if you can see this in the video, but I'm not quite touching her. This is called air gap. So the space that I'm bringing her awareness to is air gap. So I just stay until she releases. So again, this idea of helping them release tension in their body is starting with a real simple communication of looking for where they might have some tension, and then them telling you where their tension is, and then you helping them release it. So this search, response, stay, release is it's a little bit of a dance. You're the searcher. The S part is yours. The R part is hers. I search and look for a blink, and she's kind of twisted her head around, but I'm going to just ask her to come back with me. She's looking at that other fine mule over there, Mr. Big. There is a nice blink. So the search is my part. The blink is her part. That's her response. And I'm just going to stay as soft as I can and quiet, bringing her awareness to this place where she has some tension until she gives me a response. Or excuse me, it's search, response, stay, release. I'm going to stay here until she gives me a release. What's a release look like? A release could be a nice deep breath. A release could be a lick and a chew. She could sneeze or blow out. She also might do something that we call fidget, where she has to move her feet because she's feeling something and maybe it doesn't feel comfortable to her. But these blinks are my reassurance that she's responding to what I'm doing with my hand. And here comes a release. She just kind of grinded her teeth just a moment there. Search, response, stay. I'm in the stay pattern. Kind of like just holding and being patient on her and waiting. And she's feeling something right now. She's fidgeting a little bit. She's wanting to move her feet, and I'll just kind of try to stay and go with her. And it usually tells us, that fidget tells us that something else is coming, which we hope is the release. Easy breezy, and she's going to move a little bit. I'm not going to chase her down. I'm not going to go in there and try to ask for more. I'll just stay with her, connect to the blink. That's my searching again. She's responding. I'm staying. And sometimes this could take a few seconds. Sometimes this could take a few minutes. And you know, if you're working with mules, you got to be patient because that donkey side of them has to think about things. And sometimes we need a little help from the lead rope. And there's our release. So with that release, we're hoping that she, the idea is that she releases the tension in her body. It's kind of like a letting go and unwinding. And it may happen in her pole. It may happen somewhere else. I don't know where they feel it, but they certainly feel it.